There are tools that are brought back to the stores looking for a return, where the tool itself is not defective, but its use was defective. In this particular instance, the tip is broke off. The working tip has been shattered off. But if we look around that entire area, we see no heat signature. Well, this tells us that this tool is being worked cold. By the size of where it is and how much is missing, we would know also that this tool made contact with the anvil. And that's why we see this concussive crack, this shearing that happened. So this tool is not defective, this was defectively used. Then, as we look at the rest of the tool, we start to notice other things. These tools are put on with a rubber tube to hold them on, for a good reason. We want this tool to have a certain amount of movement, not a lot, just a little bit of movement. But the rubber keeper will keep it on there. This gentleman didn't trust the rubber keeper, so he drove an E-head nail into the end of it. By doing that, now he cracked the handle. So that was unnecessary. The reason that we don't put steel wedges in there is because this tool is in contact with heat all the time. And it has a tendency to dry the wood out around it. And when you had wedges in, as that wood shrank from the heat, the wedges would fly out the end when you struck the tool. And there was nothing to absorb the concussion of that blow. So putting this in is just not accomplishing anything at all. So we'll see if we can get it out of there. And by God, it's the whole nail. So that's on there quite nicely. And there's very little movement in this tool at all. That was unnecessary. So it's even going to maybe take a little something to get the tool off, even to the point I might have to punch. All right, so we took it apart. Now we can get at all four sides. And all this needs to be done is brought back to its original shape on the grinder. Our grinder going. So we're going to go in and square that end off. Okay. Now we just have to bring this down. Feel the tool developing some heat. Quench it off in a bucket of water where you can feel and it doesn't feel too hot. Just bring this down to whatever nail it is that I'm punching for. So I'm just going to do this generically, but I knew what nail I was punching for, I'd be a little more specific. Making sure I'm nice and square. That should be close enough. I'm gonna knock off my corners a little, real light. Okay. Fixed it back up.